Investor Centre here, looking at the best platforms for trading gold. I have accounts open with Capital.com, Spreadex, IG, Pepperstone, and Trading 212, and CMC. I've got a mixture of demo and live accounts just so we can get a better understanding of the functionality of each broker. And we are going to be putting some gold trades on. At the moment, I've currently got TradingView open. TradingView, I've actually connected to my Spreadex accounts. There are quite a few brokers you can connect to. Spreadex, Pepperstone, CMC, IG, and Capital.com as well. So currently got gold open, and TradingView's integration is quite useful because you've got a number of indicators. It's pretty intuitive and it's fairly easy to put your trade on. So I've got the gold open at the moment. I'm actually going to do a buy order. The minimum amount here is 0.2. I actually had less money in my Spreadex account and tried to put a trade on, but I had to get deposit more because the minimum amount on tradable value of gold is 0.2 of the tick value. So I'm just going to put the buy order in now. Let's try again. That's been open for a while. Swipe. Do buy order here. There we go. That's executed. So you can see here it's quite easy to put your take profit and stop loss. You can use the Spreadex native platform. I prefer to use the TradingView integration. Spreadex doesn't have a demo account, but it's very good for your CFD and spread betting as well. So you can see here my P&L is showing here, slightly down at the moment, and you can also see it on your TradingView account as well. Just there we go. And it obviously shows it here as well. And to exit the trade, it's pretty easy here too. And then we've also got Pepperstone. Pepperstone's quite an interesting one. I'm actually on their demo account at the moment. This is a trade I opened earlier, and this is on their web trader platform. Now this is quite clunky, to be honest. The good thing about Pepperstone is you've got TradingView integration. You can also use MT4 and MT5, and they also have CTrader as well. So you've got quite a few preferences. You can do CFD and spread betting with Pepperstone. They don't have any sort of investing account, but these spreads are quite competitive. So you've got the choice between a standard account and a raw. The raw basically has a commission either side of £2.25, so round trip that's £4.50. Or you can use a standard account which has higher spreads, but you don't have the commission on the side. Typically, if you trade, say, positions of say north of £10,000, it generally is more competitive to use the raw account rather than the standard. But you can see here my position open here. It's not as easy to navigate their native platform. I personally would use either MT4, MT5, or TradingView when using them. But you can see here you can add your account. Chart here. But you can see here the user interface isn't too straightforward. Positions chart. Exit maximize mode. Swine. There we go. Any positions here. Okay, so now over to IG. Got IG open here, so let's try and do a gold trade. Okay, so IG has multiple options. You can invest. They've got an ISA, and you've got a range of assets. Probably the most range of assets for any of these brokers. You've got a CFD and spread betting account, and you can also use their demo account. They do have multiple platforms available like MT4 and TradingView as well. IG is probably one of the largest in the UK. They're listed now on the FTSE 100. And they have some of the best spreads. So the gold minimum spread is 0.3, which is pretty competitive. So let's do a buy order. Okay, so that filled quite quickly. You've got notifications here, see your order, and you can see here on the side a list of different assets. They've also, you can now buy and sell crypto, which none of the other platforms you can do in the UK. But it's pretty straightforward. It can be a little bit overwhelming for beginners, but it's probably one of the best platforms overall. If you had some experience and you know what you're doing, it is probably a platform that will last you a lifetime. So now we're moving on to Capital.com. Capital.com is probably one of the most intuitive platforms. Their native platform. You've got TradingView integration here. You've got a really good range of commodities, and it's very straightforward to use. So here you can see I've got my it's my test account, but I've also got live accounts here as well. With the live accounts, I actually integrated a trading bot. They've got an API key Capital, so you can trade using your Claude. If you've got a strategy you want to test, that was really easy to set up, and really easy. The actual sign-up process was probably the easiest out of all the brokers I've dealt with. You've got multiple charts here. You've got the light and dark mode for your preference as well. The gold spreads start at 0.7, so slightly higher than IG. But if you are looking for a platform that is super straightforward, this is one I'd 100% recommend. And now moving on to the next platform, let's go with CMC. Now, CMC, be completely honest, the platform is very clunky. It has got a really good range of assets compared to some of the brokers. They've also got spread betting and CFD trading. They do also have a CMC Invest, which is a sort of, I think it's like a sister brand, slightly different company, but under the same ownership. And you've also got the demo account. If you're going to use CMC, I would recommend doing so with using the probably MT4, MT5 platform. You can also integrate TradingView, which is good, but you can see here, this is I had a position open earlier, looks to have exited. So, again, pretty straightforward. Put your units in. There we go. So that's going now. And then last on my list is trading 212. It is good if you want everything under one roof. You can have your CFD, your Invest, and they've now got a SIP as well. It's very easy, straightforward to use. The only thing I would say is that it is very basic. So it's not necessarily a bad starting platform, but I would probably look to go to one of them other platforms like IG, Capital, or Spreadex, as it's a bit more trader focused. This is very sort of entry level, so it might not be a bad thing to start with play with the demo account, but when you're looking to start trading, you know what you're doing, I'd probably go to one of the other platforms, but it is very easy to use. And you can see here, buy, sell, your set limit, stop, take profit, and stop loss as well, and it does appear on the chart too. Overall, probably going to recommend IG as the top broker, and then Spreadex, and then capital.com, Pepperstone, CMC, and then trading 2 and 2 as probably the bottom choice. I hope that was useful. I'll post the full page in the description so you can view it.